Y'all ready to talk some shit? One of my favorite new lip glosses or whatever. You see it? It's called Lip Shit. I got this in Colorado. When I was on my little, I gotta spit this gum out. Is it ghetto? To chew and talk? Is it ghetto or no? Oh, I know I'm so brown, I'm so happy. I've been all in the sun and shit. Thank you. I look fine, y'all. I just woke up from a nap. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like I got bags under my eyes, but I was catching a nap. I'm at my condo on the beach with my homegirl. Just flew in town. I was over here listening to some Biggie. And realized, damn, I gotta get on live and talk to my people about some sports stuff. So, what's up, Todd? Am I saying it right? Todrick? You always in here representing. I appreciate that. Oh shit, I forgot to add that on there too. Ooh. Is Hustle in here yet, y'all? Hustle, where you at? Anybody else want to come in here and talk to me till Hustle get his dog ass in here? Come holler at me. Matter of fact, let me get Omar in here. See if I can get Omar, because I do want to. I ain't talked to Omar in a minute. I want my nigga Omar to come in here and holler real quick. I have to support my own. It's not too many women that love sports. Subtle to savage. You want to come talk real quick? What up? I see my homie in here. What's up, my nigga? Who is that? Damn, I hate. Can never. Let me see if I can get Lip in here. Let me talk to the people. If you're available. My phone is blowing up. My DMs are blowing up. How y'all doing though? Is everybody enjoying Biggie's birthday? Today's Biggie's birthday. I'm not sure exactly what age he would have been, but happy birthday to Biggie Smalls. Today is also the first day of Gemini season. We out here. We out here. Hustle, are you ready? What's up? What's my go-to sexy outfit now? What is it? What is it? Pull this up. Come on, Hustle.
Anything with the motherfucking titties out. Fuck you mean? Boobies. What the nigga say? Boobies.
There y'all go. There's. Now y'all can stop talking about them. Stop talking about them. Boom. There y'all go. There y'all go.
God,
y'all happy? Y'all happy now?
Mm-hmm.
Gave y'all a whole titty shake. They ain't moving because they fully supported right now. I had to, I just did a little workout earlier. Ooh, do I need to shave my pits?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. It's a small shadow coming in.
Yeah, man, we got that. That's the hood in us. The hood that we had mustaches. Women had mustaches and many
I
beards.
do too. Look.
Yeah.
I ain't waxing shit. Whole pussy got fur all over. It's a 70s.
Right now we embracing our beauty. Goddamn
yeah,
flowers.
This is natural. Women have a small stash. It's natural.
Yeah,
it's natural.
Flowers.
You should embrace your natural beauty. Everything about you that's natural. These ain't natural. This is what y'all love the most. These ain't real. These is fake. This is my real hair though. All this is my real hair. I don't even have no makeup on. I don't remember last time I put makeup on for a podcast.
No,
This is
foul.
my real look. This is my real skin. There's not an ounce of makeup nowhere. So however I look, this how I look. This how I look.
I don't put makeup on. I'm a dude.
This nigga said, when y'all gonna do the next podcast hustle? This nigga right here, Mr. Fab
I'm
515
gonna give you a
said,
pass.
when
Miko,
y'all
it's
gonna do the next
Miko,
podcast?
it's Gemini season.
It is
Give him a
Gemini.
pass. Give him a pass.
Won't get past. I don't know if we give him passes during the Gemini season.
This is
Bruh,
a podcast,
this is the 4th episode of the week. Okay?
Turn in.
4th of the week. I have given you one Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and you're going to get one tomorrow. You will not get one Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. The only way I will give you one Monday is if it's raining somehow and I'm in the house.
And
Monday, I'm outside.
You in LA?
No, I'm be on a yacht. I got a yacht Monday. I got a yacht. Yacht party.
Open?
Huh?
Open? Open invitation?
No, not to no. It's only 4 of us. It's 4 of us going on the yacht.
All right, we'll talk about that afterwards. Yeah.
We ain't been on just live. It's been on Instagram and it's on my YouTube channel. Every single episode is already on YouTube from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. This will go on tonight. Catch up, my nigga. Catch up. This is the
Thank
best
you for
thing
tuning in,
smoking.
pal.
This
Thank
is
you
the best
for
thing
tuning in.
smoking right now. Me and Hustle every day. I hit Omar trying to get his ass to come here. Omar just had a birthday Saturday last week, y'all.
Oh, his Taurus too?
Yeah. His birthday was last Saturday. I just FaceTimed him because I don't know if they doing the whole social distancing thing or whatever. So, but I got to get Omar. I got to give him a gift before I get out of here. He do need to catch up. He really does. Okay, Hustle, you got any stories you want to talk about before I start running my damn mouth? Because you know I be running my mouth and shit. So I want to
No.
everything.
I was sitting here thinking of what we can talk about and everything. I was looking at sports stories. I was like, nothing interesting. But I heard the 70 games.
Then there's so many interesting things happening right now. You want to get started?
Let's go gossip and
Let's
go
get started. Todd, is that Todd?
That's right.
Todd up in here? What up, Todd? Okay, most coolest story popping right now. It's really cool. Jordan, should I just spit this gum out? Just get him.
You ghetto. Embrace your ghetto.
Okay. Back to professionalism. Ready?
What up,
Tom Brady is getting a documentary like The Last Dance. Yes, Tom Brady is getting one. ESPN announced it today. They had a trailer that came out. I don't know if you saw the trailer or not, but there's a trailer that came out. And his is going to be called, it's going to be 9 episodes. It's going to be titled Man in the Arena, behind Roosevelt. I guess there was a quote on his in his locker room or something when he played at UM, and it was a Roosevelt quote. There's something about Man in the Arena. I ain't did the research on that, but anyway, that's the reason that it's called Man in the Arena, because it like resonated with him throughout his whole career, and it's kind of like saying block out the noise, ignore the distractions and the media and anybody talking shit about you and saying anything you don't like, to get out here and whoop ass, basically, is what it sounds like. But I'm pumped. It's coming out 2021. I just like these type of things. I like them. I enjoy watching, and this is going to be better, I feel like, because we're still in the moment. See, Jordan shit was like 20 years ago. You know what I mean? So this is happening. He's still playing. So he has a 2-year deal with the Bucks. You know, that second year is tricky. If it don't go well, he's going to be out of there. But yeah. He might actually still be playing when this airs.
I mean, that's
like the white people's last dance.
God, you wrong.
Busy
I ain't gonna
lie.
lie.
The white people's last dance.
I'm a little more interested to see this.
Why is that?
Because Tom Brady and Bill Belichick don't let nobody in their business. We don't know nothing. So
now they didn't say nothing about Belichick talking now.
But but either way, the Patriots had scandal after scandal after scandal. Yeah. They had, and if they're going in detail behind the scenes, I want to see how open they're going to be about it.
all 9 Super Bowl runs is going to be an episode. Each episode is going to be a Super Bowl run. I'm hoping it's not just an hour. The episodes have to be 2 hours. Like, I don't know. An hour for a whole season seems short because I want to, kind of dive into everything that happened the whole year. Like if they started off slow, preseason, something happened, off season, like I want it all.
Everything.
I want it all. So I'm kind of excited about that. And also to piggyback off of that, Sunday, 3:00 on TNT, they're doing a Tom Brady, Peyton Manning rivalry like show. Like they're going to have kind of like a small version of a 30 for 30 of them as rivals, basically.
Oh, Peyton Manning and Tom Brady.
Yes. So that's going to be Sunday at 3:00 Eastern time. So we got some stuff. They're trying to entertain us while missing out on the sports. I think it's cool. Yeah, and do y'all think this documentary revealed just how great Isaiah Thomas was? No, it wasn't really about Isaiah Thomas at all. No. It actually was not even a good look for Isaiah Thomas.
Count. It all depends on how good of a fan it is or how they dissect these shows. But depending on how it is, it just depends on that narrative. If you go into how great he was, then if they think that, then they're gonna make them look at, kind of how Michael Jordan looked different for trying to, get rid of the Detroit, talking down.
Yeah, but I think the documentary, I already know Zeke is lit, but the documentary made it appear as though the Pistons only won because they were brutalizing people. They wasn't really playing real basketball type of thing. So it was almost like when Jordan started lifting weights, he started lifting, he was able to embrace all the contact and all the fouls that was not being called. And once he got over that, that's how they won. But, the Pistons, they went back to back. You got to respect that.
No, they almost won 4. They could have won 4 in a row.
They could have.
They went to
It could have. It could have. It didn't. You can't say a lot of things could have happened, but they didn't.
No, what I'm saying is, like LeBron didn't win. But he went to the finals 8 times, meaning damn. Detroit went to the finals. Yeah, went to the finals.
They just happened to run into Magic, Bird, and Jordan in that run, and they got 2. That's big time.
Oh, that's damn good.
That's big time. That's probably one of the greatest eras of basketball. That is that 80s to 90s run from 80 to 99 before the Spurs won. That was a sick run, and anybody that got a championship there, and that means Houston too. You got to respect it. And the reason I don't respect Houston's run is because Jordan wasn't playing.
Yeah.
He wasn't playing.
I know.
So whatever.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people. Somebody sent me a comment that said, "How come? Why do you think?" Who was it? It was an actual pro. Who was it? I read it, and he said something about why didn't the Bulls, the last run, highlight the Rockets' 2 championships? And I was like, because it wasn't about the Rockets' 2 championships.
No, that don't make sense.
What? Why would they care? They didn't even. Jordan wasn't playing. That's how I can tell you it wasn't about Jordan. It wasn't about the Bulls. It was about Jordan. Wherever Jordan went, that's where the cameras went. Them 2 years, they barely. The only thing they showed was Pippen looking bad. Playing with Kukoc and being mad that he wasn't getting, the last plays and just showing that the Bulls were playing team basketball. They were running the triangle. They just didn't have that superstar. So they couldn't get over the edge, and they really couldn't compete with the other teams in the league that had superstars.
I don't know about that.
What?
You talking about when Jordan retired? The first time?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's not true.
What?
They competed. They won 50-some games.
What did they do in the playoffs?
They lost to the Knicks in 6. Well, I mean, they won off a ghost foul. Everything. They supposed to win to 7. Just like, man, that was a.
They were supposed to. They probably could have. They should.
If you lose the best player ever to ever lace them up, ever, you shouldn't supposed to be still competing for a championship.
But that's what also lets you know. That's what also you don't even want to hear me. That's what also lets you know that coaching actually matters. very, very important.
That
no. When people don't want to discuss LeBron as the GOAT, they never consider coaching. He took the team to the finals at the age of 22 with no squad, no real dope coaching, nothing. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So when I hear all these things, all they do is make me respect LeBron even more for everything he did. You know?
Now LeBron is the GOAT. You know, he's my GOAT. I just told you when I watched that, I'm just saying that you discounting the Bulls. They was a good team when Jordan retired.
They were good. That's it.
No, they were competing. They competed for the championship. Knicks went to the finals. They competed for a championship. Most teams, do you lose the so-called best player ever?
But that was the squad. The squad was so good.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
not. That's what I'm trying to say. But this was before Rodman. Also.
Yeah, it was still good before Rodman.
Okay, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm questioning.
Rodman was cheating. Adding Rodman was cheating.
I'm saying it was already damn near cheating before Rodman.
Yeah.
And then you added Rodman, that made it like, come on. So yeah. So that's why, I don't know. I don't like to discount that shit, but I just don't get hyped. I just know that them niggas had a super team back then compared to the rest of the NBA.
And people will be swearing to God that LeBron had an easier route because the East was not that great. And it's just like, dog, okay, let's say the East wasn't great, but look at his team too. Look at his teams also. Tristan Thompson, Kevin Love to the finals.
They said, I said Mo Williams, Eric Snow, Anderson Varejao. Come on, man.
I just wonder what people think that if you put Jordan on those Cavs teams with Jordan still and that coaching staff and everything, would they still get to those finals every year? What do you think?
I don't think they would.
I don't either. Because also Jordan is still going to be playing his own style of basketball. He's not going to be running the triangle. There's no triangle to be ran. You know? There's no coach that everyone's like, oh my God, I got to listen to hang on to his every word because he's already proven, that he should be here. I just think people don't realize that. Like, that is a big deal. Coaching is a big deal. Like, it matters. Which one is about football stuff or basketball stuff still?
We can start with football.
Football. I got a thing here. Okay, let me see. Moving on. Dak. Let's talk about Dak. So let's get to this. So remember yesterday we were talking about Dak turned down contract with 40 when he wanted $45 million a year. I did a little research. It says Dak turned down 5-year, $175 million contract. $104 million was completely guaranteed. It would have made him the highest paid quarterback in history. He wanted north of $45 million in the final season of the deal. Okay, this is what was being reported. After I did some research, I found out that's not true at all. This is actually a false statement. It's completely false. It's a lie. It was made up. Apparently, the Cowboys are continually putting out bad line press on Dak to make him look bad to the fans because they offered him a 4-year deal. And he said, no, they offered him a 5-year deal. He said, I would like a 4-year deal. Because the 5th year of the deal was bullshit. It was all backloaded and all this stuff. So he was just basically saying, no, think about it like this. Remember when Kurt got that $28 million and we was just like, whoa. The next year, he wasn't even in the top 5 quarterback contracts.
So what are you trying to say?
I'm saying Dak didn't do this. He didn't. It's a lie. But even if he did, this is how it would have looked. It would have looked like this. $35 million the first year, 37, 39, 41, and the contract's over. He said, if you want the 5th year, it needs to be 45. And I think that's valid. The whole CBA will be different. Money is going to continually go up for every quarterback. And outside of that, Andy Dalton is the backup. My nigga, you got to shoot your shot. If you see a bum be backing you up and you know they ain't going to go nowhere with him, I would be like, put my dick on the table too.
Bro, Yesterday, you were sitting there talking about Andy Dalton to go to the playoffs. Andy Dalton is.
Now I said he has taken his teams to the play. He ain't won shit. He won shit.
You said he take people to the playoffs. You said he make Pro Bowl receivers. You said he did. Listen,
he
man,
can't hold a candle to Dak Prescott, though.
It don't matter. Dak need to be happy. What kind of privilege, mother? Take this money, man. You tripping?
You sound like a fan, not a real nigga. You gotta think about if that was your brother. What if Dak was your brother?
That was my brother. I'd be like,
your
say,
real
bro.
brother.
Yeah, my real brother. I'm gonna say you getting a 5-year deal. 104 is guaranteed. Are you tripping on that last year being 41 million or 45 million? Really, where we come from, are you really gonna look at 40, bro?
No, I am, and I came from the gutter too. And let me tell you how you gotta fuck these billionaires over. You can't be letting them dictate what you get. They need you. They need you. Period. They gave him the tag. He has not signed it. You know what they can do? They can just let him go for agency. Go out there and see what somebody else will offer, and then come back and match the deal. And you know goddamn well another team will give him what he wants.
It don't matter.
You know they will.
But this ain't the NBA. So since
this doesn't matter.
Yes, it is.
You can only demand what the market says, right?
Man, take that 41 though. I'm not questioning what. Yeah, you can hold on. Yeah, you could do, but you asking what I would. That $4 million is not.
What happens? You're not thinking like his brother, because let me tell you how I know you ain't. If that was my brother, and then I could say husband too, I'm thinking about this. This is what I always think about in any contract negotiation for the football league, okay? You could get CTE on the first play of the game and never play again in your fucking life. I'm trying to rob these niggas. For my brain, I will no longer have my functioning brain. I may not be able to pick up my children ever again in my life or play with them or play catch, shoot jumpers in the driveway. You're risking your brain. I'm finna rob you niggas.
You could try to rob if you can, but I'm saying at some point, if we get to the point like, I know I want to be here. If I know I want to be in that, I'm just saying, I don't know what that is.
I don't want to be there.
Yeah, that was it. If I know this, I'm already a franchise quarterback somewhere I'm locked in. Most of them want to stay there. So it's like $4 million, negotiate to make it $2 million. Do 43 instead of 45.
I wouldn't give a damn about a single team. I don't give a fuck what the Shield say. This is business. This is like me saying, oh, you know what? I work for Pepsi. I really want to just retire working for Pepsi. But Coke offered me this. So I got to stay with Pepsi. No,
that's a totally different situation.
Why is it different?
We talking about nigga said $104 million, and you said you asked the nigga Phil, is he gonna really trip about another $4 million, or you said no, that's totally different.
No, not four. It's not $4 million. It's $41 million. The last year was 41. The next year will be 45. That's a whole $45 million. Not no $4 million.
No, you said on the 5th year, they was trying to give him offer him a 5th year like at 41. And he
no. The 4th year was 41. The 5th year was some bullshit.
Oh, I thought you said what they offered him for the 5th year is what I'm saying.
It was bullshit. That's what I'm saying. It's not true. They didn't say. I did a whole bunch of digging. And all I found was Dak said, if I do a 5-year deal, because this is what I want. He said all he wanted was to match Goff. That's what his representation said. Match Goff's deal. We just want 4 years. And in Dallas, this is what the owners do, the front office. They try to backload your contract and all types of sneaky paperwork, wording, and bullshit. And he was like, no, get rid of that 5th year. If you want me to do the 5th year, give me $45 million. Otherwise, give me 4 years. So what's wrong with 4 years? Why don't they just sign him for 4 years?
Oh, no, it is cool. But I'm saying, I wonder what the 5th year offer was.
He said they said his representation said it was a lie. First of all, that was a lie. They're asking for is $4 million. They're trying to make him look like a bad person in the media. That's all they keep doing because he hasn't signed the tag. And this is always been my thing about the franchise tag. If a player you tagged him, you can only tag one player, okay? You have decided this is the one player that you cannot lose this next year. You have made that decision, right? I cannot lose you. I'm putting this tag on you. If that player says, I don't even want your tag, let him go then. You either going to let him play for that or let him go. Why do you have to keep throwing this bullshit in the media trying to make them look bad? This is terrible that they do that.
You think the media is doing that? The Cowboys
the Cowboys are feeding it to the media.
So what was the 4-year offer they gave you?
Goff's contract. Does Dak Prescott deserve Goff's contract?
What did Cowboys offer?
It's a lie. We don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's a lie. That's what his representation is saying. Like, they lying. They're lying. This is what we asked for. They said no. So we just sitting here. So they putting out false information to make him look bad. There is no counter. They're lying. And this is what happens in sports so much. It doesn't happen as much in the NBA because players will say exactly what it is. But NFL, for some reason, the player is afraid to speak out for themselves. They're afraid.
Yes.
Exactly. The only thing that matters is the guaranteed money. And that's what
I said to him when you said.
No, but that's what Dak is trying to do. And
but
they
I'm
backload it.
Oh,
they're trying to backload it and make it look like a big contract. And he's like, no, just give me this. Run this, and we good. And they won't even counter. The Cowboys are mad that they're in a pickle. They're in a pickle hustle because they have a quarterback who is unproven, who was 0 for 5 against teams that won 10 games or more last year. That means you're unproven. You didn't go to the playoffs in a division that was pretty weak last year. You agree, right?
Correct.
He's unproven. However, he is so important to the Cowboys organization. Would you not agree?
I don't know.
He's important. Y'all can't. Andy Dalton.
Okay, listen. This is honest to God truth. I want that. I want him to come on the side. That's fine. But I really, truly don't know the importance of a quarterback until they're gone. That's just how I feel like we don't really know till he's gone. Andy Dalton,
because you have nothing to compare to without him. Because you're like,
yeah, we don't have nothing. Yeah, we just scared.
I hope y'all don't experience that. I hope that you don't have to experience Andy Dalton. I feel like even in Andy Dalton, when I told you he gets to the playoffs every year, and that was in a time where his division was not that great. The Ravens weren't playing well. The Steelers had Rakelesberger, and that's it. That's it. The Browns ain't never been nothing, okay? So it's easy to be number 2 in that division, okay? No shade, though, because I don't shade nobody that makes the playoffs, and I also don't shade quarterbacks that got their receiver to the Pro Bowl.
But let me say this.
Go ahead.
Say this. I give Andy Dalton props, and I'm not as afraid, because I went back and did some research after we talked yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Now, I looked at some of the games. Shit, 3 of the games, they had fucking won.
Yeah, they did.
I did not know all this shit.
I remember the game. I remember at least 2 of them. Well, I thought they was going to win, yeah.
I looked at that shit yesterday. That's the Vertez, the linebacker that signed with the Raiders.
Yeah.
He tricked this.
He was just doing dumb shit. They were doing dumb shit, the penalties, the flags.
The other one with Pac-Man Jones, another game.
Yeah.
I was like, in the 4th quarter, when I'm talking about they win. Oh man, this is crazy. Yeah.
So you're confident, and you're fine with having Andy Dalton as your quarterback.
So
y'all lost one ginger, and y'all gained another ginger.
Jason Witten. See, Andy, I think Andy from Texas went to TCU. He went to TCU. This is home. I feel like he's comfortable.
He's home.
He home. Yeah. So and then we got the discipline coach. He almost won some games against some good teams against Rosenberger.
Yeah, he's not garbage. He's just not good to me.
He's just not great. Yeah, he's not.
Yeah,
good.
That's it. He can play. He can. Yeah. A lot of quarterbacks can play. There's a lot of them that can actually play. They're just not great, and they don't win a lot when it matters.
He might be like Randall Cunningham. I told you like how Randall Cunningham was when he went to Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
And you like, oh shit, he all right.
Yeah, all right. Yes.
I don't know.
Staying on the football topics, what other football stuff did I have? Oh, the NFL could lose $5.5 billion if they have the games with no fans, and this is because of ticket sales. You know, them $9 beers and them $6 hot dogs, sponsors, parking, team stores, all kinds of stuff. They could lose $5.5 billion. Do you think the NFL is going to be the one organization that says, fuck it, we letting the fans in?
Yes.
And you might be right.
I feel like about
You might be motherfucking right, boy.
week 4, 5, man, fuck this shit, y'all. Hey.
$5.5 billion is a lot of money. And the sad thing is, our government will probably bail them out before they bail out like a regular business that really needs the money. They're going to bail out a billionaire. That's what they will probably do.
This shit going to be interesting. I know somebody's going to break the rules. Playoff basketball coming, then football. Like, somebody going to say fuck it.
Somebody got to say fuck it. We're going to talk about the NBA after this. But NFL, another thing. NFL is toying with replacing onside kick with a 4th and 15 option. So the team gets the ball from their own 25-yard line. You only get to do this 2 times in a game. What do you think of that? The first thing that came to mind with me was the Chiefs. They're going to do it every time.
So 4th and 15, you get it twice. If you turn the ball over, they get the ball right there when you win.
Yes.
I love that shit.
That's kind of it to replace the onside kick.
Yes, the onside kick.
Because it gives you something to really, really lose for real.
Yeah, because the onside kick is dangerous and whack and weak anyway. So it's not like.
They practiced it at the Pro Bowl. I don't know if you saw it, but they were practicing that at the Pro Bowl so they wouldn't be. They were like doing all kind of shit. And I was trying to figure out why they were doing it, but it makes sense now. They practice a bunch of new rules and little stuff that they're trying to implicate. There's like 7 or 8 other rules too, but this was the only one that I thought was really, really interesting. So if y'all want to know the other rules, just Google it. But this one is good. And I thought about the Chiefs. I was thinking about every time they score, they could go for a 4th and 15, right? Twice anyway. They can get that.
Man, any team, it's just 4th and 15. You get an onside kick, like a 15 yards to get a first down. It's so many options on there. You got a screen. You got, it's gonna be some good.
You only get to do it 2 times in the whole game, though.
I know, but it's game. Gutsy 4th and 15 call. Yeah. That shit gonna make football even more awesome. Like, you could be down 2 touchdowns and really come back now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. If you got the juice, if you got the juice,
say
they need 24 of the 32 teams to vote yes for the rule to go forward. So I don't know. I guess they're gonna be voting soon, but they need 24 teams to vote yes, and that's going to be implemented. I think it's a go.
I think 28 going to vote yes.
They might all shit. I think the super team's going to be like, fuck that.
That shit sounds hype. No.
Even if your team isn't good, like if you're losing and you absolutely, it's better to me to try that than an onside kick. Because if you don't, you're already losing. You're probably going to lose anyway. But if you get it, you got new life. You got new life.
And you can still kick onside kicks if you want.
No, they're going to be replacing it. You either doing that or a regular kickoff. There's going to be no onside kick.
Ain't no sneaky kicks no more at the middle. You know. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be doing that at all. What else? I don't have any more football stuff. You want to talk about some basketball?
No, that
looks like I was right. What the NBA is trying to do is have what up, y'all? I see y'all coming in. Thanks for checking in. I don't care about the kickers being their jobs taken. No, won't. They still got to kick off. And the kickers, they still got one job. They supposed to kick. The field goal kicker is the most important one anyway. Period. So the NBA is trying to finalize how they're going to finish the season. And the 2 cities that they're looking about finishing the leagues in, Vegas, like I said, you remember?
Yeah, you called it.
What's the other city?
Oh, LA?
Orlando. Nigga, that's right up the street. Huh?
Wow.
Because they have the most space where they can have like arenas for people to practice. Same thing I was saying in Vegas. It's like a no man's land in a way. And Vegas has a lot of stadiums, mostly because of wrestling. People don't know that, but a lot of wrestling stadiums and facilities are in Orlando.
And so I think that they feel like they could get, like that's on the East Coast. They need something on the East and something on the West. So if you're an East Coast team, you will be playing your East Coast games in Orlando, and the West Coast, you know, in Vegas, basically, is what it looks like they're trying to do. So all I know is it looks like we about to finish this season. And that's all I care about. I don't know where it is. I'm pulling up. I'm tailgating. I was wherever they playing. I'm being a parking lot with a TV, nigga, snacks. We out here barbecuing, everything.
Cornhole.
I'm with it. I'll be in LA for the summer, so I'll be pulling up to Vegas. And then if it takes too long and I'm back in here in Fort Lauderdale, then I'm going to Orlando. I'm going. Wherever it is, I'm going. And I'll be outside. I'm going to be inside. I'll be right outside watching on TV.
I want to see some basketball.
Yeah, I do. I miss it. I don't give a damn if it's practice, open run. Show me something, nigga. Give me something.
I want to see basketball more than football. I can't lie to you. I'm way more excited.
On sports. I've been watching old games. I was watching baseball. I was watching the Cardinals playoff run when they had Pujols, when they beat the Texans. You remember that shit? They came back and scored in those last innings. I was watching that game, and that's how you know I'm bored, because I don't even watch baseball unless it's the playoffs.
Why you gotta bring up that shit? I feel like you be doing this shit on purpose. What the fuck? Like, I'm serious. Why? What's up?
What? I don't like baseball. It's too many games, man. They need to shorten the season.
Man, fuck you talking when they beat the Rangers. That was like, why would you even bring that up? When
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I forgot. That's your squad?
Nigga, we was fucking hype. We ready to spin out first.
Y'all thought that game was over. Y'all thought
we thought that bitch was old. We was celebrating. What the fuck?
We was in St. Louis like, wait a minute now. Uh-oh.
Hey, that nigga Nelson Cruz. That one Nelson Cruz ran up for that ball and ran back. We was like,
thank you. This is a great comment. Baseball has always been better when steroids was sneaky allowed. Like when they just turned a blind eye to it. That's the greatest baseball years ever.
Yeah, man. Steroids. I heard that too. Career bond.
It's too hard to hit a ball coming in that fast, man. That shit is hard. That shit is hard, man. They gotta let steroids in baseball. They just gotta let just baseball.
Just baseball.
Just baseball. It will make it more interesting.
Let the fat necks back.
It's equivalent to the NFL changing all the rules in the game so that the offense can be successful to make the score go up higher.
Yeah.
Same thing. Right?
I chicks dig the long ball. That's just what that shit was. What that is. Yeah, Ashley, I got tight. Well, that shit hurt my heart.
Chicks do dig the long ball. Staying with quarantine news of the NBA. There's appears to be one holdout on getting the season back going. And that's James Harden. Harden is opposed to the season reopening until Corona is damn near dead and gone.
I think he mad because he didn't get invited on that phone call meeting with the superstars. So he's trying to do extra bullshit. Come on, bro.
Well, it also could be because if you think about it, like this is one thing I never noticed because I'm actually pretty cool with Harden. You know, whenever he comes to the Drew League in the summer, I bring my niece and nephews come in town from St. Louis and everything, and they love him. And when I tell you, he will stop everything he's doing to take pictures with them, videos, like whatever they want. He is. When I've seen him in the clubs, one time I went to a Live and he had a party there, and he invited me and my friends, and we got there. His section was, I'm talking about, you couldn't even stand in there. It was so crazy. So me and three of my friends walked up, and I'm like, damn, do you know that he bought the section next to his for us?
Wow.
Just three girls. I was like, he had to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like that, and he ain't never tried to get no pussy from me, nothing like that. Like never. It ain't never been no situation where he tried to holler nothing. So I don't feel like he was doing it to like I just think he's a nice guy. I just think he's
All
nice.
right. Well, Miko, you could take the high road. You could take the high road how you want to.
No, this is what I'm saying. But I said all that to say, I never thought about it until that night we was at Live, and one of my homegirls was like, you know, like damn, Harden, he way cuter in person, you know, blah 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 blah. And then she was like, oh, never mind. And I said, what? And she was like, look at his body. So the first thing that came to mind when I heard this is,
oh, that's what they got out of shape.
That nigga.
You a scumbag. Miko, oh my, he is on the flipping side.
He do got the oatmeal body. He got that Jay-Z.
He got the Paul Pierce.
He will give you buckets with that body.
He got that Paul Pierce.
That oatmeal. Yes.
I forgot he got that Paul Pierce body. He got that Paul Pierce. Yeah, I forgot
so he need a little bit more time, just a little bit more time to get in shape. And this is another thing that I thought about when hearing him say that. And this could go for a lot of NBA players. So don't take Harden, you know, personal.
Bro.
But Harden got hoes, okay? This nigga, it's a lot of NBA players got hoes. They be fucking raw, eating stranger pussy, street meat, everything. You can't be scared of the Rona, but you out here balls deep in stranger pussy.
Hey.
You can't do that.
Well, it's
I'm
different
not
for
gonna
that
take
pussy.
you serious if you out here playing with your dick, but you scared of the Rona. I'm not. Why are people scared of the Rona but not scared of HIV or herpes?
Man,
why?
Man, pussy, man, that shit. Listen to me, man. You talking about some corona, you talking about some, we're talking about real life. It's strips in every city where niggas buy pussy.
And they fuck raw. And
man,
they fuck raw. They met the bitch
all that
night.
Man, listen, strippers need love too. All that shit.
I ain't saying don't buy pussy. I'm saying protect yourself. And these niggas are not doing it.
They do, but pussy is not that's not where the protection happens. You ever see them, go ahead, Blueberry, you ever see them fat, well, let me not, I'm sorry. You ever see somebody you look at, you be like, who
big
the fuck fucking her? Or some type of shit that looks, you be like, who the fuck fucking her? And she got 3 kids with her, and she walking with 3 kids.
Somebody.
So, what?
Somebody skiing all in that pussy.
Come to that Nana, shit.
Yeah.
That Nana making it sad. Oh,
yeah.
man, dude.
I do think, and this is my opinion, I do think that the players should have a choice. If they choose not to finish the season because of the Rona, they don't get paid then. That's fine. Stay home with your family. And whoever they have to go get from the G Leagues, from overseas, from whatever, they got to pay them. And you give them the money of the players that choose not to finish the season. And you have a right to protect your family. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that your family can't come to the games, though. You know what I mean? They would obviously be in a hotel quarantine type of situation where they're just around each other. And if you don't want to be away from your family and you're afraid to get it from one of your teammates or a staff member, stay home. You lose the rest of your paycheck for the season. They pay the niggas that they have to go pick up from the G League, from Europe, from wherever.
But Jared Dudley said the players, they can come and go. As far as,
I don't think that's safe. No. Not when they start actually playing. They shouldn't be able to.
Oh, yeah. I'm thinking, I could be wrong, but I read something where he was saying that.
I did. That's right now. Because they opened up, see, like LeBron is doing workouts with 2 players at a time right now from the Lakers. He's bringing in 2 different players each day. Everybody's getting tested and all that shit. And he's training with them 2 at a time just to work on his game. Like, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to, like, he's scheduling his own little workouts at his own times, and he's bringing in players. And they could come and go. But once they actually get the whole teams together, you ain't gonna be able to come and go. Is what I think. Other basketball news: Bradley Beal to the Nets. Possibly, they're working on it. What does a healthy KD, Kyrie, Bradley Beal do to the Eastern Conference if they were going into the playoffs?
Man, what it do to the NBA period? And them three on the same team, that's like unfair. That's like another Golden State Warriors together again. You know, it's like shit, they're gonna win championships. To me.
Nigga said, boss
Yeah.
Don Rossi said Heat in 6.
Oh, he's stupid. Hell nah. I just
Heat
feel
in
like
6. Talk your shit then.
That's true. You got the best score. You got the best score ever with two of the best. It's like three of the best shooters and scoring on the same team again.
I'm not gonna say that. I agree. I think it would be incredible for the East. It would be a problem for anybody. I still haven't seen them, the chemistry of KD and Kyrie. I have not seen that. We have seen what Kyrie, how he act every now and then, you know, with another superstar on the team. And I know they're best friends. That's the only reason that I'm positive about it, that it will work. They're in their hometowns. They are like this. They've been like this for years. Super close. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm positive about them working together. And Bradley Beal been suffering in Washington for so long. I think he would just be so happy to be somewhere where they actually have a chance to win every night. You know? Man,
that's a squad. I just said that right there. Them three on the same squad. That's hard body.
You seeing these comments? I ain't looking at them. Shit.
Yeah, they said they lose because of depth. They're weak in their rotation. Like I like their squad right now.
I remember you said that the Sixers are screwed if that trade happens. Giannis. I know because you were saying that you liked how the Nets played without Kyrie.
Yeah.
Because they're more. They got too many guards. They got too many people at the same.
Too many guards in the play
right now. Yeah. That's it. They're too many. You can't bring niggas off the bench that are players that need rhythm. They're rhythm players. They need the flow to get into the flow, and you can't share minutes, and they all play the same position, so they can't facilitate. It's bad.
That's what bad.
Yeah, that's but they need to get rid of either Dinwiddie or what's the other dude's name? The other guard, the one that was injured and came back.
Karis LeVert.
Who got one of them got to go.
I mean, I feel like
you don't have enough room. If you bringing in Beal too, that's unfair. I would be mad to sit on that bench.
I'm saying, but if you keep that team as it is right now, and you bring KD back, to me that's a championship contending team. With the squad as right now, when you got a person like Kevin Durant can play the 4, and you can put when you go small ball, you can put Kevin Durant at power forward or center, and then you're gonna have point guard Kyrie, shooting guard Spencer Dinwiddie, small forward Karis LeVert, power forward Kevin Durant, center DeAndre Jordan or whoever. Like when they run that lineup, that's hard to guard. But with KD on the floor, that's a championship. Ooh, I'm telling you. KD
as much as I want the Lakers to win the championship this year, obviously, I really do hope that Clay is back, that Durant is back, because then you can still put the asterisk because of the way it's happening, but it will make it more legit if he was actually to beat those guys. You know what I'm saying? Yes. That would make it legit to me, because if people gonna be like, oh, Clay wasn't playing, KD wasn't playing, you know, there's gonna be a lot of that talk, and I just feel like I hope everybody's playing, because that would just make it even more better.
Yeah, that's what's in the East. We hope Ben Simmons is back. We hope Embiid is in shape. We hope Giannis Lee is back healthy and he's good. Hopefully KD can play, but Kyrie out anyway, I think. Long as, we got to – I feel like, the Heat get the rest. I like the balance of the league too, Brasi. I like it, man.
I got something that's going to put a smile on your face. Who's gonna be the next star of He Got Game Part 2?
It gotta be Zion.
Yes.
It got to be Zion. He got next. That nigga got next.
Zion is supposed to be the next He Got Game, and they're trying to work on it and see, if he can act, if he could do it. Ray Allen didn't act that good either. You don't really gotta act if you're playing basketball. You just gotta know how to talk. And it was more realistic of Ray Allen's real life, so it's not like really acting when you play in a basketball movie in a way, especially if you can kind of experience the things he's going to experience. But I don't give a fuck who it is. I'm just happy we get the He Got Game Part 2, because it's going to be a different story now because that was like the old how it went. Now it's going to be like the new how it's going.
Is Spike
I
Lee
mean?
directing?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, it's definitely good.
So it's going to be like the new age He Got Game. It's going to be it's just going to be different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope that they really dive more into like contract situations with, you know, just sponsors and not just the sponsors, but NBA, like the college game. I hope they talk about like colleges raping players.
Yes, right now.
You gotta give it to us, Spike. Spike, you gotta give it to us, baby.
Yeah, he can make it. Ooh, with all the shit going on now, all the money laundering and everything. Oh yeah, he can make it.
I really want to do a sports movie. Like I want to like direct it, like a sports movie, and like I don't know. I'm gonna get there one day. I'm gonna get
who
there.
That? You a hater?
Huh?
I was telling her who that. You a hater? But go ahead. You want to direct this movie?
I'm waiting for him to play a full season before I say anything else. I don't have nothing negative to say. Zion is a great player. I think he's gonna be great, Hustle. I think he's gonna do amazing. I just haven't seen.
She's coming around. She never said what she just said right there. I just don't want to
argue with you.
He coming around.
I'm not trying to argue with you, Hustle. I want to. It's Gemini season, baby. It's May 21st. It's Biggie's birthday. You know, my birthday is in 31 days. Like
it was all a dream.
He's to rework. You know, I ain't doing music on here no more. Instagram be hating on me every time I put music. They block my videos, so I don't know how some people are still able to see it. They blocked it from as minute I posted it, but it still has like 1,000 views. So I don't know. But I ain't putting no more music on because I don't have time for them. Moving on. What else do I have? So Paul Pierce, we got to talk about him. He doubled down. He doubled down. And I think I took a screenshot of who he said his he had Kobe in there, by the way. He had Kobe over LeBron.
I told.
Damn. Where is that screenshot? Oh, but when he did his final five, he had Jordan at number 1, Kareem at number 2, Bill Russell at number 3, Magic Johnson at number 4, and Kobe Bryant at number 5. Those are his 5. He argued it down. He talked about legacies and dynasties and all this shit. And so, of course, you know what I'm saying, I had to go dumpster dive into just see, you know what I'm saying, what you know, other people was thinking. Okay, let's go through this. You know that LeBron and the Cavs ruined Paul Pierce's jersey retirement game, right? Do you remember that? When he was sitting there acting like he was having a heart attack. You know, he was like grabbing his chest and shit. He was stressed out. This nigga's mad, okay? We know he's mad, but what we really need to realize that he's mad about this. LeBron James versus Paul Pierce throughout his entire career. You ready for this?
Oh, listen.
49, 45 2 times, 43, 42, 38 5 times, 37 2 times, 36 8 times, 35 5 times, 34 4 times, 33 twice, 32 3 times, 31 3 times, 30 twice. Most of those games, Paul Pierce was guarding him.
Cook City. And I found a video of Paul Pierce telling his team, this is funny. Chico. Paul Pierce told his team he needs to guard LeBron James because he knows all of his tendencies and everything he does. LeBron proceeds to give him 45 in that game. I'm saying, I like, man. Hey, I feel like he don't want to get. That's why he don't want to get. I told him he don't want to get LeBron prize because LeBron beat him so much.
Beat his ass. Beat his motherfucking ass every time he got an opportunity.
Every time.
And I'm just like, bro, like you're just a hater at this point. Like you are so much of a hater. Wait, what is this? What does this say? You loving this, Ashley? Thank you, boo, for tuning in. The truth doesn't give credit to LeBron because he knocked Paul from. Oh yeah.
Truth not ass. He just needs to stop with the hating, acting like LeBron ain't what he is.
Yeah, I'm from Inglewood. I grew up right there with Paul Pierce in Inglewood. I've known him since high school. When he was in high school, I was already in college. I'm a tiny bit older than him, but he's been a hooper since a little kid. Like he's very, very famous in LA, coming up as one of our greatest, LA players. He's in that discussion. We have a lot of LA hoopers. There's a lot of us. And some of the guys that you guys probably don't even respect are in conversations like Baron Davis will go down as probably one of the greatest professional basketball players in the history of Los Angeles game, just for LA people. In the NBA, he just couldn't stay healthy. But we know, we watched Boom is what we call him. You know why we call him Boom?
You dunking on people. Come on, man.
I'm talking about everybody got one, okay? Coming up.
Didn't he turn ACL dunking?
All types of shit. And so Paul Pierce is one of those people that will always be respected when you bring up basketball in Los Angeles or Southern California. Yes, Inglewood, in general. But now you just hate. Now we got hate on you, bro. Like, stop it. You just stop it. I don't understand the hate. I don't understand. What did it say? Yeah, okay, I didn't know you were from here. Yes, we don't fuck with Paul Pierce no more. We rock with Baron heavy though.
What?
Wait a minute. You can't. How old are you, first of all? Because if you're not in your 40s, you can't say that.
You gotta be in your 40s to say that?
Yes, because you wouldn't have witnessed it. This is before the social media era. This is when you had to be at the gym. Open runs, Rogers Park, at the Boys and Girls Club, at the YMCA. This is when niggas used to go up to USC and UCLA. There was a league called the Say No Classic. It was the summer league that everybody from LA played in. I played in my whole entire life. Okay?
Say no.
These are legends was made in this league. Oh shit. That's been an hour already?
This is what we do, man. This shit come natural.
Damn.
That shit flow.
I have one more thing to say. Let me read it. Mario Balotelli, African football player, said, yes, I challenge you all African football players to put money together with me to leave the racist Europe and build stadiums in Africa and develop our youth. We have money. We can build at least 5 world-class stadiums in each country and sign a petition that no players will be deported to Europe ever again here in Africa. They will play under love of their sisters and brothers with no one singing racist chants on the stands against them. We are more talented. We can take our championship lead. That's what I'm fucking talking about. That's big dick energy right there, Hustle. That man said, we are the reason that soccer is good.
We can pick up our ball and go home.
Get your ball and leave.
Right now. Come on, y'all, let's go.
They do got the money, too. They have it.
Hey, I'm going to start Googling him. I'm going to follow him, whoever.
Yes.
Mario Balotelli. I give you proud,
Balotelli.
Mario. You got to be your stand-up brother.
Yes, just for even having the nuts to say that. Just nuts to say that. We got 30 seconds, Hustle. You want to say anything before we get out of here?
Man, thank everybody for tuning in.
And he done froze up, y'all. Look.
This shit was fucking dope. Oh, shit, I'm back like cooked crack. Stop that, Renee. Man, hey.
All right, 20 seconds, y'all. See y'all tomorrow. YouTube. I love you guys on YouTube. Thank you for supporting me so much. I promise I'm going to try to survive. I forgot. I had took a nap and I ain't do it. I'm sorry. I love y'all. Bye.